Withdraw book falsely labeling Igbo people as invaders of Ife Kingdom from Nigerian schools. IPOB tells government. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Akinyemi's book has generated controversy for noting that Igbo people used to invade Ile-Ife in present-day Osun State, southwest Nigeria. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has ordered all the indigenes of southeastern Nigeria, including IPOB members, to burn every copy of Sola Akinyemi's book titled Fundamentals of Civic Education for Basic 8 if the government does not withdraw them from schools within 14 days. Akinyemi's book has generated controversy for noting that Igbo people used to invade Ile-Ife in present-day Osun State, southwest Nigeria. On page 38 of the book, the author termed some historical figures as courageous people. The author mentioned Meromi of Ife, Efunro Yetunumbu, Baba Yajida, Amina of Zaria, and Jaja of Opobo in the list of heroes and heroines in the book, and provided some historical activities they performed at various times during their existence. On the same page, Akinyemi noted that Meromi Ajasoro of Ile-Ife played a vital role in the defeat of Igbos who always come to capture her people as slaves. He noted that Meromi of Ife, Meromi Ajasoro as popularly called, hailed from Ofa. She lived in the 12th century. She was married to King Oramiyan of Ife, later Oyo. In her days, there was a serious problem in her community. The problem was the invasion by the Igbos who always came to capture people as slaves. She felt concerned and decided to solve this problem at all costs. She allowed herself to be taken captive by the enemy, and because of her beauty, their king married her. While she was there, she got all their secrets and fled back to Ile-Ife and gave her people all the information they needed to defeat the enemies. Eventually, when the enemies were defeated and she was reinstated to her husband, King Oramiyan of Ife, later Oyo. Reacting to the content of the book, IPOB, in a statement issued by its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, on Tuesday, described the book as an evil and distorted history book, adding all schools in the Alibo South Asia should reject that book and must not allow it to be sold to school children. IPOB said the book contains false labeling of southeastern people as invaders and troublemakers. IPOB said, the current Minister of Education, a tribalist, and the Yoruba author are masterminding an ethnic hatred against the Igbos by distorting history in the civic education subject. For the Nigerian Ministry of Education to approve such ethnic hate-based textbooks that describe Igbo as invaders and troublemaking is very disappointing and unfortunate. In the history of Nigeria, there is no record that the Igbos has invaded nor attempted to conquer any other tribe, now or in the past. And the Igbos has never had a history of invading other tribes. But because of hatred against the Igbo tribe, the Ministry of Education, under the leadership of Yoruba Cabals, have introduced a book in primary school describing the Igbos as troublemakers and invaders. This is not only wicked, but also to brainwash non-Igbo children to hate the Igbos. We demand the removal of such distorted history books from Nigerian schools. We equally demand that the Ministry of Education and the author of the book organize a public debate and lecture Nigerians and the world on this false history of Igbo invasion of Ife Kingdom. More so, we demand that educators, the State Ministry of Education, headmasters and headmistresses and proprietors of Igbo extraction lead a petition to demand the removal of this ethnic hate-based book from the educational curriculum. In the event of the government of Nigeria and Education Ministry refuse to remove the book from all the schools, then the Igbos will abolish such an evil book from schools in the eastern region. At the expiration of 14 days from the release of this press statement, if the government does not withdraw the treacherous book titled Fundamentals of Civil Education for Basic 8, Justice 2, authored by traitor Sola Akinyemi, we order the Igbos, both young and old, big and small, to locate the books in our region, the eastern region, and burn them. Again, every IPOB member must help search for this evil and distorted history book and burn every copy found. All books must not allow it to be sold to school children. Igbo parents everywhere in Nigeria must not buy such books that seek us against other tribes. In fact, we call on the Igbos to reject every book that is authored by Sola Akinyemi. All those books should be burned everywhere they are found. in the southeast. Now, first of all, why now? Why are they coming? Why are they doing that? Why? Why did that particular person, first of all, came out? Why are you tarnishing the image of a particular group? What is there to gain? Tomorrow now, you will see somebody from, from how many generation, and you see this hate there. This is why I keep asking how the wounds, how the wounds that a lot of us have not healed. Imagine how many generations we have had since after, the Civil War. And then you imagine people coming out to speak, with so much hate. And I'm asking, who is actually fueling this particular, who is fueling this emotion? What is keeping this emotion? What is keeping this emotion alive? Why haven't this emotion died down? When I saw that online, I began to ask myself, what are we dragging with Yoruba people that they are much eager to tarnish Igbo nation image? Why? The book I posted it in my time, and Igbo nation have never invaded anyone, talk more of a community. It is really sad. It is sad. Igbos never enslaved Ife or Yoruba peoples. Igbo were never empower builders and they own no horses. No part of the pre-colonial and post-colonial Igbo land that joins Yoruba land. The Igbo people who enslaved Ife, the Ugbo people who enslaved Ife people are not Igbos. No one should blatantly distort history. To me, it is this if the care is not taken, before you know it, 2 generations, 3 generations, 4 generations, or 5 generations will come out with such hate that you keep asking the same question. What is fueling this thing? What is fueling this emotion? Wow. I never played the game. I still dey inside the hotel room. I don't understand. It is not Igbo people but Ugbo people of Ondo State. Up to today, Olubo monarchy is still claiming superiority over the own Oni of Ile-Ife. Then they should do the needful. Why is the person saying Igbo people? There is no history record of Igbo invasion of other tribes. There is nothing like Igbo empire in the history. The real invasion of Yoruba land was done by the Fulani, but Yoruba are afraid of calling them by their name. We should be careful of what we do, for crying out loud. This thing, before you know it now, you don't bring wahala. Yawa don dey gas for where Yawa no suppose gas. We have enough problem as it is. Coming to pitch ourselves against one another is not what we're supposed to be doing now. We're supposed to be looking for solutions to our problem and not pitching ourselves against one another. Alright, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.